Hey guys, welcome to today's One Stitch Galaxy video. Today we are rounding out our DC videos from the last week with the Batman Forever Batman by Hot Toys. So this is the MMS 593 Batman in the Sonar suit. Yes, this guy came last week. It's just due to a few busy schedules and things, I just haven't gotten a chance to get to him until now. Alrighty, so starting off with the box, very similar to Robin, we have the Batman Forever logo coming down with a picture of the figure and the information presented to us on the side. Unlike Robin, however, the Batman text is all done in a silver. So it says Batman Sonar Suit MMS 593 1/6 scale collectible figure. And then that image of the figure continues and we have our Hot Toys and DC logos also in silver. Like the Robin, it is a slipcase, a window slip cover, and then there is just the same artwork that we saw for Robin with the Riddler symbol just in silver instead of yellow. So again, Batman Sonar Suit in silver with our Batman Forever and DC logos. The back just has all of our choking hazards and whatnot. We don't need to know that. And then it has all of the, again, the logos. So very similar to Robin, just that all of Batman's text is silver. And of course we have a picture of Batman instead of Robin, this being the Val Kilmer Batman. Alrighty, so in terms of accessories, it actually comes with 9 hands, which is really cool. So starting off, we do have a fair few different accessory hands. So again, it is all plastic sculpt, but again, the sculpting and paint apps on the glove look really good. That makes it appear like a leather stitch glove despite being plastic, which is really good. So we get that same hand at this time at the opposite. So we do get a right and left one of those. Again, that very cool sculpting on the glove and on the inside there. We do get the 2 kind of C gripping relaxed hands. So again, nice detailing on the inside there. The opposite side. So like I said, we do get right and left one. Again, we get probably more so for holding the batarang. So again, we can see a little bit more of that detailing. Just a different pose for the hand. Another kind of a gripping hand. Probably for the grapple this time around. And then we get this other gripping probably for batarang as well. And then what should be on the figure already are our right and left fist. We get a tool for popping out the eyes / using the purrs. It's got the Hot Toys copyright logo there because it's their tool for their purrs systems. Which you would expect, I guess. We do get the underwater jet tool, looking exactly like it did in the film, so silver, some purple nozzles. Yes, a lot of people would argue that it does look a tiny bit toyish, but I mean, this is back when all the gadgets and that did kind of look like that, so this is pretty much the design straight from the film, which is fine to me. I really do like the silvers. We do get a full batarang, so with the bat winged edges, again just straight silver. We do get a half or closed batarang. So you can see where it would open up into the full version. I was just making sure, but it definitely didn't open. It does not. Do not separate those 2 pieces, you will break it. So though one of those can go on Robin's hands as well, as I did mention that Robin did have a hand for holding one. We get the pop-out sonar eyes, so Again, it doesn't really look like much. It doesn't really look like much when it's just the eyes, but I imagine it does look quite good when you actually use it. We have the grapple, which will go around his arm. If you want to, clip that on his arm, you can raise it to make it look like he's preparing to launch his grapple. Again, with the bat wings there, looking really quite nice. Just some black with some silver. We get the braking tool. So again, this clips to his arms and gives you the tool that he uses to brake when he's falling. The instructions do show you how to attach everything if you're concerned about that. And then we get the grapple piece as if it has fired. Again, that really cool Batman logo there. And then of course we get the display stand. Exactly the same as Robin's, just that this one does say Batman instead of Robin, obviously. And same as I said before, there was no need to bring back these excessively large pieces. I apologize for the fingerprints on it. I have had him sitting in the DTOF for a few days. So yeah, it says Batman on the metal nameplate, looks fine. I just don't like how big it is, because obviously it is going to take up a fair bit of your room. Alrighty, taking a look at Batman. So I haven't done any posing or anything on this guy. This is exactly pretty much how he looked out of the box. So coming in, we can definitely tell that it's Valkyma, and the eyes and cowl look fine. Again, you can pop off the back. You can pop the head off and do all the purrs and that. And like I said, those eyes are the swap out for the sonar look, if that's something you want to do. Coming down the suit, we do have the Bat logo, and then of course the abs. Coming down, we have that silver bat belt and then the golden buckle. And then that suit kind of continues down to his boots, where we see the bottom of the display stand. I will mention this guy has the exact same suit material as Robin, which is that same material that the original video game Arkham Knight Batman had. So if you're scared of the suit tearing or getting creased, this is not the figure for you. If you're going to do what I'm going to do and just have him kind of in a neutral pose like so, then he's probably going to look alright. The cape, we'll just bring it to the front. The cape does flow quite nicely, as you can see, and we'll get to the back of it in a moment. You can get it to sit quite nicely with a bit of futzing around and stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. You probably don't want to mess this guy up too much. Alright, so I'm just going to spin him around to do the back profile, and then we will do the sides. Just because when I do the sides, I'm going to move that cape out of the way. So we can see the back of the cowl, and again, the cape does have that bit of an image on it. I'll just... Yeah, just the material that the cape is, it will obviously take a little bit of playing around to get it to sit nicely. I have seen that some people have swapped out the cape for something a bit more easier to flow. But again, if you move it away from that crotch grabber on the display stand, you can see that it will sit and flow quite nicely. So yeah, if we have, like I said, if we have the cape away from the crotch grabber and that it's not getting caught on anything, it will sit quite nicely. All right, moving the cape out of the way. With our side profile, we are going to see the silver fins on the gauntlets. They look fine. The gauntlets are very nicely sculpted and painted. You can see the fisted hand there coming down, and we do see a little bit of the boot. Again, a nice pattern on the boot. Looks fine. So like the Spider-Man figures and that, the posing on these guys are going to be not too bad. It's just whether or not, it just depends on how much you want to stretch the material. And I'm also a little bit concerned that the rubber will get sticky over time as well. So you probably don't want to have it in overly hot conditions, which doesn't really help for me in Queensland. But I'm sure I will keep it safe enough. So again, we have that gauntlet and the fist coming down to the boot. As I said, I do apologize for not showing too much of this figure in terms of articulation and whatnot, but I just really don't want to take any chances that I will crease and or damage it. So my guy is going to be somewhat neutral. Now, I managed to get this for $310 from Pop Culture. So I got the 10% pre-order price and then used a $50 coupon on top of that. One similar opinion to what I said with my Robin. It's the type of figure that you really don't want to pay full retail price for, just because of those limitations. But unlike Robin, you do get a fair few accessories here, and I'm sure it would be a lot of fun playing around with them, giving him the batarangs, etc. Again, it just depends on how much movement you want to give to the figure, and if you want to risk the creasing. Like, I mean, I've had my Arkham Knight Batman with his arm bent for a while, and I don't think it's actually torn. I think there was a bit of a crease there, but I don't think it's actually torn. But yeah, it just depends on what your personal preferences are. So this has been a quick look at the MMS 593 Batman Forever Hot Toys figure. As I said, it's the likeness of Val Kilmer. You can tell it's Val Kilmer. It's got the suit features. There's nothing particularly wrong with this figure outside of, like I said, the materials. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.